there, I'm Ken and you're watching Celt Can Cook, the Scottish cooking channel that encourages young men and women to have the confidence and competence they need to conquer the kitchen. Well, if you are new, or if you are watching this out of order, or if you missed last week, welcome to my closet. This is where I record all my voiceovers, all the Celt Can Cook stuff, all from here. Now, we're trying a wee bit of an experiment this time. This is episode 2 of season 3, and I'm shaking things up. So now, I'm going to be popping myself out of the screen so I can look down and watch the video with you and give you commentary live. And like I said, it's an experiment to see how I like it, how you like it. It should be lots of fun. In the meantime, we're going to do a lovely pulled pork sandwich recipe because it's cold outside. And when you're cold, you need hearty food. Pulled pork is a very hearty food. We're also going to make our own BBQ sauce. I'm going to teach you the basics. You can expand upon that for your own preferences, and I definitely encourage that. These are the recipe ingredients. You can hit the pause button if you want to get a more in-depth look at them. That's really got to say about that. Because pork is cheaper than beef, we are using a pulled pork as opposed to a shredded beef. Right now, I think pulled pork, pork loin is about $2 a pound as opposed to $3 or something for beef. Anyway, this is about £2.5 worth of pork loin. We're going to sit it in our slow cooker, adding a lots of catsup, some garlic, French onion soup mix, apple cider vinegar, and some liquid smoke. Now, because we are doing this inside, because I can't fit a smoker in my flat, I want that nice smoky flavour. If you can afford a smoker, or you've got one, your own wide open spaces, do that. If you've got a house, use a smoker. It's great. We're going to add some brown sugar to this too, about a cup, half cup, whatever you feel like. And let it sit for about 8 hours. Now, when it comes to barbecue sauce, everyone's got their own. Everyone says they're the best. They're all liars. Mine is the best. Nah. I keep changing my recipe how I feel. If I want it spicier, I'll add some jalapenos. If I want it sweeter, I'll add a wee bit more corn syrup or brown sugar. That's simple to it. It's all what you feel like on the day. Anyway, we take this minced up half onion, stick it into a pot. We're going to add some tomato paste or tomato sauce, depending on what you have. I had paste, which is fine. I just had to add some water to thin it out. If you've got sauce, I recommend that just because it's one less step. I think it's cheaper most times. Go with what's cheaper. That's how you know it's a Scottish cooking channel. Go with what's cheaper. I had to keep thinning this out with water because, as I said, tomato paste, it takes time. It's difficult. You got to work it. That's difficult. It's just more difficult. Add some ketchup, mustard, more of that apple cider vinegar. Stir it all up. Now it's starting to look a lot like our pulled pork mixture, isn't it? Well, got some differences. Some Worcestershire sauce, and some pure cane sugar molasses. This stuff's fantastic. Adds a great flavour and an amazing colour. We're also going to add a lot of black pepper, cumin, and paprika. These are all to give our sauce bite. Now, it's not as spicy as if I had added jalapeno, but it's still pretty good. A habanero. A habanero would be fantastic. This is some liquid from the actual pulled pork itself. This way it all blends and tastes good together. We're going to add a lot more garlic too, because why would you not add garlic? And some corn syrup. Not much, just a wee bit. You want some concentrated sweetness, that's what it's for. And we're also going to add a splash of scotch. It is, after all, a Scottish cooking channel. And let it sit for about 2 hours. This is my dad. He came in. He wanted to give it a shot. He's visiting for the holidays. So he took some red pepper flakes, added them in, let it stir up a wee bit. He doesn't like his food as spicy as I do. He doesn't like his food as much garlic as I do. But we still get along. Oh, look at how rich that colour is. That's fantastic. That is a colour you want. As we're shredding our pork, this is about 30 minutes from the end. As you can see, it pulls apart very easy, but you want to stick all the extra pulled parts back into the slow cooker for a wee bit of time. Just let it sit for a while. Let it soak up all those juices. This is a very important final step. Oh, this stuff is so good. Alright, and there, after about 8 hours, you've got yourself a delicious recipe. Load up your burger with as much as you want. You can either use a onion bun or a sesame seed or whatever, doesn't matter. This is some mozzarella cheese I added. You can add Gouda, cheddar, whatever you want. It all tastes good. And of course, just layer that sauce on. Oh, just drown it. Add a pickle and some crisps, and you've got yourself a fine meal. Well, I hope you enjoyed yourself and I hope you learned something. I hope you go back and you make your own barbecue sauce. Put down in the comments below what your personal favourite barbecue sauce is. Let me know, and maybe I'll steal it next time. In the meantime, you're watching Celt Can Cook, the Scottish cooking channel that encourages young men and women to have the confidence and competence they need to conquer the kitchen. And I'll be seeing you.